Have you ever been talking on one of these and you start to think to yourself, who's out there listening to me and my partner talk on whatever channel it is I'm talking on? While I have both of these set to GMRS channel 1, this little dude has been sitting here listening this whole time. So while he's been running around listening and I've been talking on here, hello, hello, hello. Well, there it is. He's been listening. Now he knows all my secretive dinner plans and hiking plans. But the way that I see it, there is always at least two ways to get around one of these people with little walkie-talkies listening to you. Now, the first way is not a complete way of getting them to ignore you, but it is a way to get people to only listen to one side of the conversation, preventing them from knowing exactly what is going on. See, you keep your radio right here on channel 1, but then you add a second frequency to it. And then you do the same thing on this. Now, whenever I talk on my amateur radio, only this one with a VFO is going to be able to hear it, and not this one. Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Kilo Golf. And then, of course, you would respond back to this. KEAYKJ, I hear you, this is Whiskey Romeo Victor Golf 5 9 or 3. Now, they definitely heard one side of that conversation, but they didn't hear that side of the conversation. There's also always a second way to keep those walkie-talkies from listening to your communications, and it's the legal way of encrypting a GMRS radio, even though it's not legally supposed to be encrypted. See, a beat shift scrambler is legal on GMRS, and even though this one has it, this one does not, many Chinese radios, such as Radtel or the Quansheng or even the Baofengs nowadays, are starting to have beat shift scramblers built into it. Meaning this little guy is not going to be able to understand what this and this is trying to tell me. In fact, it's going to sound kind of like this. Now granted, that means that this right here is not going to come across on this channel very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there is a way around that. Something allows you to listen to them, but not them listen to you. See, whenever you open up a second channel, then at all times, I'll finally be able to understand what he's saying on regular channel 1. On the trail radio, channel 1. But of course, if I flip back to my scramble channel, he'll no longer be able to understand me. And that's just one of the few ways that radios nowadays, like the HA1G, are becoming more secure and actually preventing others from listening to your conversations.